Verses about God Almighty from the Holy Quran. I seek refuge in God from Satan, the accursed. In the name of God, the gracious, the merciful. All praise belongs to God, Lord of all the worlds. The gracious, the merciful. Master of the day of judgment. O ye men, worship your Lord who created you and those who were before you, that you may become righteous. Who made the earth a bed for you, and the heaven a roof, and caused water to come down from the clouds and therewith brought forth fruits for your sustenance. Set not up, therefore, equals to God, while you know. How can you disbelieve in God? When you were without life, He gave you life, and then He will cause you to die, then restore you to life, and then to Him shall you be made to return. He it is who created for you all that is in the earth. Then He turned towards the heavens, and He perfected them as 7 heavens, and He knows all things. To God belong the east and the west, so wherever you turn, there will be the face of God. Surely, God is bountiful, all-knowing. And they say, God has taken to Himself a son. Holy is He. Nay, everything in the heavens and the earth belongs to Him. To Him are all obedient. He is the originator of the heavens and the earth. When He decrees a thing, He does only say to it, Be, and it is. God. There is no God but He, the living, the self-subsisting and all-sustaining. Slumber seizes Him not, nor sleep. To Him belongs whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth. Who is he that will intercede with Him except by His permission? He knows what is before them, and what is behind them, and they encompass nothing of His knowledge except what He pleases. His knowledge extends over the heavens and the earth, and the care of them burdens Him not. And He is the High, the Great. Do you not know that the kingdom of the heavens and the earth belongs to God alone? And there is no protector or helper for you beside God. And your God is one God, there is no God but He, the gracious, the merciful. And when my servants ask thee about me, say, I am near. I answer the prayer of the supplicant when he prays to me. So they should hearken to me and believe in me, that they may follow the right way. God is He beside whom there is no God, the living, the self-subsisting and all-sustaining. Surely, nothing in the earth or in the heaven is hidden from God. He it is who fashions you in the wombs as He wills. There is no God but He, the mighty, the wise. God bears witness that there is no God but He, and also do the angels and those possessed of knowledge, maintainer of justice. There is no God but He, the mighty, the wise. Say, O God, Lord of sovereignty, you give sovereignty to whomsoever you please, and you take away sovereignty from whomsoever you please. You exalt whomsoever you please, and you abase whomsoever you please. In thy hand is all good. You surely have the power to do all things. You make the night pass into the day, and make the day pass into the night. And you bring forth the living from the dead, and bring forth the dead from the living. And you give to whomsoever you please without measure. Say, all bounty is in the hand of God. He gives it to whomsoever He pleases. And God is bountiful, all-knowing. He chooses for His mercy whomsoever He pleases. And God is Lord of exceeding bounty. To Him submits whosoever is in the heavens and the earth, willingly or unwillingly, and to Him shall they be returned. And to God belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth. He forgives whomsoever He pleases and punishes whomsoever He pleases. And God is most forgiving, merciful. And God knows well what is in the minds. And God gives life and causes death, and God is mindful of what you do. And to God belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, and God has power over all things. God is He beside whom there is none worthy of worship. Verily, God is the only one God. Far is it from His holiness that He should have a son. To Him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth. And sufficient is God as a guardian. And He is God, the God, both in the heavens and in the earth. He knows your secrets and also that which is apparent. And He knows what you earn. And He is all-powerful over His creatures the humankind, and He is the wise, the all-aware. And with Him are the keys of the unseen, none knows them but He. And He knows whatsoever is in the land and in the sea. And there falls not a leaf but He knows it, nor is there a grain in the deep darkness of the earth, nor anything green or dry, but is recorded in a clear book. And he it is who takes your souls by night, and knows that which you do by day, then he raises you up again therein, that the appointed term may be completed. Then to him is your return. Then will he inform you of what you used to do, and he it is who created the heavens and the earth the right way, and the day when he will say, Be, and it is. His word is the truth, and his will be the kingdom on the day when the trumpet will be blown. He is the knower of the unseen and the seen, and he is the wise, the all-aware. Verily, it is God who causes the grain and the date stones to sprout. He brings forth the living from the dead, and he is the bringer forth of the dead from the living. That is God. Wherefore then are you turned back? He causes the break of day, and he made the night for rest and the sun and the moon for reckoning time. That is the decree of the mighty, the wise. And he it is who has made the stars for you that you may follow the right direction with their help amid the deep darkness of the land and the sea. We have explained the signs in detail for a people who possess knowledge. And he it is who has produced you from a single person, and there is for you a home and a lodging. We have explained the signs in detail for a people who understand. And it is he who sends down water from the cloud, and we bring forth therewith every kind of growth. Then we bring forth with that green foliage wherefrom we produce clustered grain. And from the date palm, out of its sheaths, come forth bunches hanging low. And we produce therewith gardens of grapes, and the olive and the pomegranate, similar and dissimilar. Look at the fruit thereof when it bears fruit, and the ripening thereof. Surely, in this are signs for a people who believe. And they hold the jinn to be partners with God, although he created them, and they falsely ascribe to him sons and daughters without any knowledge. Holy is he and exalted far above what they attribute to him, the originator of the heavens and the earth. How can he have a son when he has no consort, and when he has created everything and has knowledge of all things? Such is God your Lord. There is no God but he, the creator of all things, so worship him. And he is guardian over everything. Eyes cannot reach him, but he reaches the eyes. And he is the incomprehensible, the all-aware. Surely, your Lord is God who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. Then he settled himself on the throne. He makes the night cover the day, which pursues it swiftly. And he created the sun and the moon and the stars, all made subservient by his command. Verily, his is the creation and the command. Blessed is God, the Lord of the worlds. And to God alone belong all perfect attributes. So call on him by these. Help comes from God alone. Surely, God is mighty wise. Verily, your Lord is God who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods. Then he settled himself on the throne. He regulates everything. There is no intercessor with him save after his permission. That is God your Lord, so worship him. Say, to God belongs the unseen. And there is no creature that moves in the earth but it is for God to provide it with sustenance. And he knows its lodging and its home. All this is recorded in a clear book. And he it is who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods, and his throne rests on water, that he might prove you to show which of you is best in conduct. And to God belong the hidden things of the heavens and the earth, and to him shall the whole affair be referred. So worship him and put your trust in him alone. And thy Lord is not unmindful of what you do. God is he who raised up the heavens without any pillars that you can see. Then he settled himself on the throne. And he pressed the sun and the moon into service, each pursues its course until an appointed term. He regulates it all. He clearly explains the signs, that you may have a firm belief in the meeting with your Lord. And he it is who spread out the earth and made therein mountains and rivers. And of the fruits he has made them in pairs, male and female. He causes the night to cover the day. Therein, verily, are signs for a people who reflect. God knows what every female bears, and what wombs diminish and what they cause to grow. And with him everything has a proper measure. He is the knower of the unseen and the seen, the incomparably great, the Most High. He it is who shows you the lightning to inspire fear and hope, and he raises the heavy clouds. And the thunder glorifies him with his praise, and likewise do the angels for awe of him. And he sends the thunderbolts, and smites therewith whom he wills, yet they dispute concerning God, while he is severe in punishing. To him alone is addressed true prayer. And God does what he wills. God is he who created the heavens and the earth and caused water to come down from the clouds, and brought forth therewith fruits for your sustenance. And he has subjected to you the ships that they may sail through the sea by his command, and the rivers too has he subjected to you. And he has pressed into your service the sun and the moon moving constantly. Also he has subjected the night and the day to serve you. And he gave you all that you wanted of him, and if you try to count the favors of God, you will not be able to number them. Verily, man is very unjust, very ungrateful. And verily it is we who give life, and we who cause death, and it is we who are the sole inheritor. Tell my servants that I am surely the one most forgiving, the merciful. And also that my punishment is the grievous punishment. Verily it is thy Lord who is the great Creator, the all-knowing. And to God belongs the unseen of the heavens and the earth. Holy is he, and exalted far above that which they say. The seven heavens and the earth and those that are therein extol his glory, and there is not a thing but glorifies him with his praise. But you understand not their glorification. Verily, he is forbearing, most forgiving. Say, call Allah or call Rahman, by whichever name you pray to him, his are the most beautiful names. And say, all praise belongs to God who has taken unto himself no son, and who has no partner in his kingdom, nor has he anyone to help him on account of weakness. To him belongs the unseen of the heavens and the earth. What a sight he has and what a hearing! There is no friend for them other than he, and he does not permit anyone to have a share in his authority. Say, if the ocean became ink for the words of my Lord, surely the ocean would be exhausted before the words of my Lord came to an end, even though we brought the like thereof as further help. He is the Lord of the heavens and the earth and of all that is between the two. A revelation from him who created the earth and the high heavens. He is the gracious God who has settled himself on the throne. To him belongs whatsoever is in the heavens and whatsoever is in the earth, and whatsoever is between them, and whatsoever is beneath the moist subsoil. And if you speak aloud, it makes no difference, for he knows the secret thought, and what is yet more hidden. God, there is no God but he. His are the most beautiful names. Your God is only God, beside whom there is no God. He embraces all things in his knowledge. Have you not seen that to God submits whosoever is in the heavens and whosoever is in the earth, and the sun, and the moon, and the stars, and the mountains, and the trees, and the beasts, and many of mankind? But there are many who become deserving of punishment. And whomsoever God disgraces, none can raise him to honor. Verily, God does what he pleases. It is God who is the truth, and that which they call on beside him is falsehood, and because God is the high, the great. Have you not seen that God sends down water from the sky and the earth becomes green? God is indeed exquisite, all aware. To him belongs all that is in the heavens and all that is in the earth. And surely God is self-sufficient, praiseworthy. Have you not seen that God has subjected to you whatever is in the earth, and the ships that sail through the sea by his command? And he prevents heavenly bodies from falling upon the earth except by his leave. Surely, God is compassionate and merciful to men. And he it is who gave you life, then he will cause you to die, then will he give you life again. Surely, man is most ungrateful. And he it is who has multiplied you in the earth, and unto him shall you be gathered. And he it is who gives life and causes death, and in his hands is the alternation of night and day. Will you not then understand? Say, to whom belongs the earth and whosoever is therein, if you know? To God, they will say. Say, will you not then be admonished? Say, who is the Lord of the seven heavens, and the Lord of the great throne? They will say, to God they belong. Say, will you not then live in fear? Say, in whose hand is the dominion over all things and who protects, but against whom there is not protection, if you know? They will say, all this belongs to God. Say, how then are you deluded? God has not taken unto himself any son, nor is there any other God along with him. In that case each God would have taken away what he had created, and some of them would surely have dominated over others. Glorified be God above all that which they attribute to him. Knower of the unseen and of the seen, Exalted therefore is he above that which they associate with him. Exalted then be God, the rightful sovereign. There is no God but he, the Lord of the glorious throne. God is the light of the heavens and the earth. The similitude of his light is as a lustrous niche, wherein is a lamp. The lamp is in a glass. The glass is as it were a glittering star. It is lit from a blessed tree and olive neither of the east nor of the west, whose oil will well nigh glow forth even though fire touched it not. Light upon light. God guides to his light whomsoever he will. And God sets forth parables to men, and God knows all things full well. Have you not seen that it is God whose praises all who are in the heavens and the earth celebrate, and so do the birds with their wings outspread? Each one knows his own mode of prayer and praise. And God knows well what they do. And to God belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, and to God shall be the return. Have you not seen that God drives the clouds, then joins them together, then piles them up so that you see rain issue forth from the midst thereof? And he sends down from the sky clouds like mountains wherein is hail, and he smites there with whom he pleases, and turns it away from whom he pleases. The flash of its lightning may well nigh take away the sight. God alternates the night and the day. Therein surely is a lesson for those who have eyes. And God has created every animal from water. Of them are some that crawl upon their bellies, and of them are some that go upon 2 feet, and among them are some that go upon 4. God creates what he pleases. Surely, God has the power to do all that he pleases. Blessed is he who has sent down the discrimination to his servant, that he may be a warner to all the worlds. He to whom belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. And he has taken unto himself no son, and has no partner in the kingdom, and has created everything, and has ordained for it its proper measure. And he it is who has made the night a covering for you, and who has made sleep for rest, and has made the day for rising up. And he it is who sends the winds as glad tidings before his mercy, and we send down pure water from the sky, that we may thereby give life to a dead land, and give it for drink to our creation cattle and men in great numbers. And we have explained it to them in diverse ways that they may take heed, but most men would reject everything but disbelief. He who created the heavens and the earth and all that is between them in 6 periods, then he settled himself on the throne. The most gracious, inquire from him as the one well informed. And when it is said to them, "Submit to the gracious God," they say, "And who is the gracious God? Shall we submit to whatever you biddest us?" And it increases their aversion. Blessed is he who made constellations in the heavens and has placed therein the sun and moon both luminous. And he it is who has made the night and the day, each following the other, for him who desires to remember, or desires to be grateful. Is God better or that which they associate with him? Or, who created the heavens and the earth, and who sent down water for you from the sky wherewith we caused to grow beautiful orchards? You could not cause their trees to grow. Is there a God besides God? Nay, they are a people who deviate from the right path. Or who made the earth a place of rest, and placed rivers in its midst, and placed upon it firm mountains, and put a barrier between the 2 waters. Is there a God besides God? Nay, most of them know not. Or who answers the distressed person when he calls upon him, and removes the evil, and makes you successors in the earth? Is there a God besides God? Little is it that you reflect. Or who guides you in every kind of darkness of the land and of the sea, and who sends the winds as glad tidings before his mercy? Is there a God besides God? Exalted is God above what they associate with him. Or, who originates creation, and then repeats it, and who provides for you from the heaven and the earth? Is there a God besides God? Say, bring forward your proof if you are truthful. Say, none in the heavens and the earth knows the unseen save God, and they do not know when they will be raised up. And he is God, there is no God but he. To him belongs all praise in the beginning and the hereafter. His is the judgment, and to him shall you be brought back. And call not on any other God beside God. There is no God but he. Everything will perish except himself. His is the judgment, and to him will you be brought back. And how many an animal there is that carries not its own sustenance? God provides for it and for you. And he is the all-hearing, the all-knowing. And if you ask them, who has created the heavens and the earth and pressed into service the sun and the moon, they will surely say, God. How then are they led astray? God enlarges the means of sustenance for such of his servants as he pleases, and straightens them for whom he pleases. Surely God has full knowledge of all things. And if you ask them, who sends down water from the sky and therewith gives life to the earth after its death? They will surely say, God. Say, all praise belongs to God. But most of them understand not. To God belongs whatever is in the heavens and the earth. Verily, God is self-sufficient, praiseworthy. And if all the trees that are in the earth were pens, and the ocean were ink, with 7 oceans swelling it thereafter, the words of God would not be exhausted. Surely, God is mighty wise. Have you not seen that God makes the night pass into the day, and makes the day pass into the night, and he has pressed the sun and the moon into service, each pursuing its course till an appointed term, and that God is well aware of what you do? That is because it is God alone who is the true God, and whatever they call upon beside him is falsehood, and because it is God alone who is the Most High, the incomparably great. Verily, with God alone is the knowledge of the hour. And he sends down the rain, and he knows what is in the wombs. And no soul knows what it will earn tomorrow, and no soul knows in what land it will die. Surely, God is all-knowing, all-aware. God it is who created the heavens and the earth, and that which is between them, in 6 periods, then he settled on the throne. You have no helper or intercessor beside him. Will you not then reflect? He will plan the divine ordinance from the heaven unto the earth, then shall it go up to him in a day the duration of which is 1,000 years according to what you reckon. Such is the knower of the unseen and the seen, the mighty, the merciful, who has made perfect everything he has created. All praise is due to God, to whom belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth. And his is all praise in the hereafter, and he is the wise, the all-aware. He knows whatever goes into the earth and whatever comes forth from it, and whatever descends from heaven and whatever ascends into it, and he is merciful, most forgiving. He merges the night into the day, and he merges the day into the night. And he has pressed into service the sun and the moon, each one runs its course to an appointed term. Such is God, your Lord, his is the kingdom, and those whom you call upon beside God own not even a whit. Verily, God knows the secrets of the heavens and of the earth. Verily, he knows full well all that lies hidden in the breasts. Surely, God holds the heavens and the earth lest they deviate from their places. And if they did deviate, none can hold them after him. Verily, he is forbearing, most forgiving. But you wilt never find any change in the way of God, nor wilt you ever find any alteration in the way of God. He is indeed the supreme creator, the all-knowing. Verily his command, when he intends a thing, is only that he says to it, be, and it begins to be. So holy is he, in whose hand is the kingdom of all things. And to him will you all be brought back. Surely your God is one, Lord of the heavens and the earth and all that is between them, and the Lord of the sun's risings. Holy is thy Lord, the Lord of honor and power, far above that which they assert. And all praise belongs to God, the Lord of the worlds. There is no God but God, the one, the most supreme. The Lord of the heavens and the earth, and all that is between the two, the mighty, the great forgiver. Holy is he. He is God, the only one, the dominant. He created the heavens and the earth in accordance with the requirements of wisdom. He makes the night cover the day, and he makes the day cover the night, and he has pressed the sun and the moon into service. Each pursues the course until an appointed time. Hearken, he is the mighty, the great forgiver. Is not God sufficient for his servant? Say, God is sufficient for me. In him trust those who would trust. Say, O my servants who have committed excesses against their own souls, despair not of the mercy of God, surely God forgives all sins. Verily he is most forgiving, merciful. God is the creator of all things, and he is guardian over all things. To him belong the keys of the heavens and the earth. They did not pay proper respect to the majesty of God as was due to it. And the earth will be entirely in his grasp on doomsday, so will the heavens be rolled up by his right hand. Glory to him, and exalted is he above that which they associate with him. The revelation of the book is from God, the mighty, the all-knowing, the forgiver of sin and the acceptor of repentance, severe in punishment, the possessor of bounty. There is no God but he. Towards him is the final return. God, the lofty, the great. He it is who shows you his signs, and sends down provision for you from heaven. But none pays heed save he who turns to God. Call you then God, being sincere to him in faith, though the disbelievers may be averse. The exalter of ranks, the Lord of the throne. He causes the Spirit to descend with his command to whomsoever of his servants he pleases, that he may give warning of the day of meeting him. The day when they will all come forth, nothing concerning them will be hidden from God. To whom belongs the kingdom this day? To God, the one, the most supreme. This day will every soul be requited for that which it has earned. No injustice this day. Surely God is swift at reckoning. It is God who has made the night for you that you may rest therein, and the day to enable you to see. Verily, God is the Lord of bounty for mankind, yet most men are ungrateful. Such is God, your Lord, the Creator of all things. There is no God but he. How then are you turned away? God it is who has made for you the earth a resting place, and the heaven a means of dependence, and into figures he fashioned you and made your shapes excellent, and provided you with wholesome provisions. Such is God your Lord. So blessed is God, the Lord of the worlds. He is the living God. There is no God but he. So pray unto him, being sincere to him in religion. All praise belongs to God, the Lord of the worlds. He it is who gives life and causes death. And when he decrees a thing, he says to it only, Be, and it is. To him alone is referred the knowledge of the hour. And no fruits come forth from their spats, nor does any female bear a child, nor does she give birth to it, but with his knowledge. Thus God, the mighty, the wise, reveals to you and has revealed to those that preceded you. To him belongs whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth, and he is the high, the great. The heavens may rend asunder in their celestial heights, and the angels glorify their Lord with his praise and ask forgiveness for those on the earth. Behold, it is surely God who is the most forgiving, the merciful. He is the prime creator of the heavens and the earth. He made pairs from among you and also pairs from among the cattle for your benefit. He multiplies you therein. There is nothing whatever like unto him, and he is the all-hearing, the all-seeing. To him belong the keys of the heavens and the earth. He enlarges the provision for whomsoever he pleases, and straightens. Surely, he knows all things full well. God is exquisitely kind to his servants. He provides for whom he pleases. And he is the powerful, the mighty. And he it is who accepts repentance from his servants, and forgives sins. And he knows what you do. To God belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. He creates what he pleases. He bestows daughters upon whom he pleases, and he bestows sons upon whom he pleases. Or he mixes them, males and females, and he makes whom he pleases barren. Surely, he is all-knowing, powerful. Holy is God, the Lord of the heavens and the earth, the Lord of the throne, and he is free from all that which they attribute to him. And he it is who is God in heaven, and God on earth, and he is the wise, the all-knowing. And blessed is he to whom belongs the kingdom of the heavens and the earth and all that is between them, and with him is the knowledge of the hour, and to him shall you be brought back. Verily, he is the all-hearing, the all-knowing, the Lord of the heavens and the earth and all that is between them, if you would only have faith. There is no God but he. He gives life and he causes death. He is your Lord, and the Lord of your forefathers. God is the friend of the righteous. All praise, then, belongs to God, Lord of the heavens, and Lord of the earth, the Lord of all the worlds. And his is the majesty in the heavens and the earth, and he is the mighty, the wise. Have they not seen that God, who created the heavens and the earth and was not wearied by their creation, has the power to give life to the dead? Yea, verily, he has power over all things. Surely it is God himself who is the great sustainer, the powerful, the strong. And that it is he who makes men laugh and makes them weep. And it is he who causes death and gives life. And that he creates the pairs, male and female, from a sperm drop when it is poured forth. And that it is for him to bring forth the second creation. And it is he who enriches and grants wealth to one's satisfaction. And that he is the Lord of Sirius, the Lord of the two easts, and the Lord of the two wests. Which, then, of the favors of your Lord will you twain deny? All that is on it, earth, will pass away. And there will remain only the person of thy Lord, Master of glory and honor. Which, then, of the favors of your Lord will you twain deny? Of him do beg all that are in the heavens and the earth. Every day he is in a different state. Which, then, of the favors of your Lord will you twain deny? Whatever is in the heavens and the earth glorifies God, and he is the mighty, the wise. His is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth. He gives life and he gives death, and he has power over all things. He is the first and the last, and the manifest and the hidden, and he knows all things full well. He it is who created the heavens and the earth in 6 periods, then he settled himself on the throne. He knows what enters the earth, and what comes out of it, and what comes down from heaven and what goes up into it. And he is with you wheresoever you may be. And God sees all that you do. His is the kingdom of the heavens and the earth, and to God are all affairs referred. He causes the night to pass into the day, and causes the day to pass into the night, and he knows full well all that is in the breasts. All that is in the heavens and all that is in the earth glorifies God, and he is the mighty, the wise. He is God, there is none worthy of worship except him, the knower of the unseen and the seen. He is the gracious, the merciful. He is God, there is none worthy of worship except him, the sovereign, the Holy One, the source of peace, the bestower of security, the protector, the mighty, the subduer, the exalted. Holy is God above that which they associate with him. He is God, the Creator, the Maker, the Fashioner. His are the most beautiful names. All that is in the heavens and the earth glorifies him, and he is the mighty, the wise. Whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth glorifies God, the sovereign, the holy, the mighty, the wise. Whatever is in the heavens and whatever is in the earth glorifies God. His is the kingdom and his the praise, and he has power over all things. He knows whatever is in the heavens and the earth, and he knows what you conceal and what you disclose, and God knows full well all that is in the breasts. God is he who created 7 heavens, and of the earth the like thereof. The divine command comes down in their midst, that you may know that God has power over all things, and that God encompasses all things in his knowledge. Blessed is he in whose hand is the kingdom, and he has power over all things. Who has created death and life that he might try you which of you is best in deeds, and he is the mighty, the most forgiving. Who has created 7 heavens in harmony. No incongruity can you see in the creation of the gracious God. Then look again. Do you see any flaw? Aye, look again, and yet again, thy sight will only return to you frustrated and fatigued. And whether you conceal what you say or make it public, he knows full well what is in the breasts. Does he who has created you not know it? He is the knower of all subtleties, the all-aware. He it is who has made the earth even and smooth for you, so traverse through its sides, and eat of his provision. And unto him will be the resurrection. Do you feel secure from him who is in the heaven that he will not cause the earth to sink with you when lo, it begins to shake? Do you feel secure from him who is in the heaven that he will not send against you a sandstorm? Then will you know how terrible was my warning. He is the knower of the unseen, and he does not grant anyone ascendancy over his domain of the unseen, except him whom he chooses as his messenger. And in front of him and at the back of him march angels as sentinels, that he may know that they have delivered the messages of their Lord. And he encompasses all that is with them, and he keeps count of all things. He is the Lord of the east and the west. There is no God but he, so take him as thy guardian. Have we not made the earth as a bed, and the mountains as pegs? And we have created you in pairs, and have made your sleep for rest, and have made the night as a covering, and have made the day for the pursuits of life. And we have built above you 7 strong ones, and have made the sun a bright lamp, And we send down from the dripping clouds water pouring forth abundantly, that we may bring forth thereby grain and vegetation, and gardens of luxuriant growth. Surely, the day of decision is an appointed time. He it is who initiates and repeats. And he is the most forgiving, the loving, the Lord of the throne, the Lord of honor, a thorough executor of what he wills. And to us belongs the hereafter as well as the present world. Glorify the name of thy Lord, the Most High, who creates and perfects, and who designs and guides, and who brings forth the pasturage, then turns it black, rotten rubbish. Surely it is for us to guide. Is not God the best of judges? Recite in the name of thy Lord who created man from an adhesive clot. Recite. And thy Lord is the noblest, who taught by the pen, taught man what he knew not. Say, He is God, the one. God, the independent and besought of all. He begets not, nor is he begotten. And there is none like unto him.